Yeah, it's not 7:15. Bite me. Alrighty. Well, welcome to Dime Time for tonight. And tonight we're going to take a look at a few things. Hardcore Minecraft, which apparently I can't spell. Possibly Remember Me, and no, it's not the Capcom game. That's why I said possibly. And first off, we're going to start with Proteus. Proteus is a game that I've heard a little bit about. And I'm looking at the chat. I'm not the only one with spelling problems tonight. At least that makes me feel a little better. So let's go ahead and take a look at Proteus. Sorry, I've moved some stuff around today. You'll notice the camera angle is a little different. I'm still not used to looking at it from this direction, so yeah. Anyways, here we go. Check it out. Transition! No, there won't be any face cam for this. I think this would be a better experience without it. Purposely going to leave the volume up a little bit because this is an audible kind of adventure thing too. So I have this horrible feeling that that is in the way. Bear with me just a second. There we go. So it's got this weird art style. It kind of reminds me of playing Atari 2600 games back in the day. Kind of like it though. Oh yeah, this is kind of cool. I messed with it a little bit. So if you press escape, you don't get a menu. You get this. You close your eyes, and if you hold it for long enough, you go back to the menu, which I don't want to do because I'll have to reload everything. Ooh, pink tree. Chickens! See, this is what I've heard about this game, that it gets you distracted. I was going to go over to that other hilltop, and then these musical chickens immediately distracted me. I really feel like I should have face cam for this game and have some type of kawaii filter on it. So I could just wander around and look at everything and just be like, woo-goo! Is that a broken tower? Might we find Saruman here? Don't know that I like that music it's generating. What in the world are these? Huh? The cherry blossom trees are very soothing. And we found Stonehenge. I want to go towards the snow on second thought. You know, just to see what the music will do. Okay. I don't know how much I would call this an actual game, but it is definitely enthralling. I will give it that. I'm a very music-oriented person and very audio-oriented as well, and this is really sucking me in. You know what? Screw the path. Time to Skyrim this hill. Sun must be setting. Wow. This is a pretty game. I'm digging the art style. Okay. No, I really like this game. There's no run button, but there's a walk button. Or slow button, I should say. That looks like a bunch of tombstones to me. And what is that on that hill? And that's my phone. Damn it. Don't know if y'all heard that, but just in case anyone was wondering, there's apparently a flash flood warning around here right now. Joy. So if the stream cuts off, I guess you know what happened to me. I've never heard that noise out of that phone before either. That's literally the standard, oh my god, something bad is happening tone that you hear on the TV around here. Hmm. Interesting night sky. So for those curious, WASD and mouse look. Shift makes me go slower. That's it. Oh, that's trippy. I don't know if I like that. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna completely break out of this game for a second. I just looked at the chat. Saiyan Twan, what's up, man? How are ya? Good deal, man. Message me your phone number through Twitch, because I don't think I have it anymore. Okay, towers. Okay, it's raining. Now I really want a jump button so I can like jump and frolic in the clouds. I don't know about this. Whoa! Now the question is, are those stars or are those lights? stars. Or the lights of evil Vikings in boats coming to pillage. Oh, this is making my mind hurt. Ugh. Okay. What's with these towers? Come back here, little fireflies. Whoa, now that's trippy. What is that about? Does anybody else feel like we... Um... What? Mommy? I think we're in the land of the Lollipop Guild. Is the sun freaking anybody else out? It's a really big tree. Let's go see what's at that really big tree. God, after this, I will never think Minecraft is weird again. Knock, knock. Anybody home? I want to come inside and break your vases and steal your rupees. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. Hello. I mean you no harm. Ooh. This game is really trippy. Did that fairy circle take me back to the beginning where I started? Because there's those things on the ridge again. Oh my god, it's the Space Invader crabs. That's right. Keep back in the ocean. Nope. Nope. Back in the ocean. Is that just a glare effect? Yeah, that's just an overactive glare effect. Okay. This is insane. I'm just going to reply to this one comment in the chat real quick. Some of us try not to actually look into the sun since we'd like to be able to, you know, see later. Okay, there's more of those flying things. What the? What? What? Bees! And we've reached the edge of the island. There is an end to this game, or so I've been told. Be darned if I know what it is, or how to get there, or if I really care. This is actually a lot of fun. Just kind of wandering around my own trippy little landscape, doing whatever. You know. Let's see what's over this ridge. More of those fairy things. And a pink blob. Hello, pink blob. It's so cool how everything has its own little musical cue in this game. Granted, I know that's kind of the, you know, deal, but... Ooh, trippy cloud. Just marvel at the awesomeness of that cloud. And we're back here. We are going in circles. Oh, that's new. Was that an owl? Or a hawk? Or a... what was that? There's another one. Come here, Mr. White Birdie thing. Here we go with the trippy little fairy things again. Interesting. For the comment in the chat, I can't tab out of this game. It does really bonkers stuff if I leave it in the background. So what game are you talking about that I will enjoy? These things again. Hello, what's over here? I'll give this a couple more minutes. My intent was merely to show off the game, not to actually beat it on camera anyways. I don't know if there is much to ruin for anybody, but unless I'm doing a playthrough of a complete game for some reason, I don't really advocate ruining games for people. The Endless Forest. Alright, I will check that one out. Alright, I'm going to get up to the top of this rise, and if we don't see anything, I'm going to call it a wrap on Proteus. Interesting little game, proof of concept, distraction thingy. I don't know what it is, but I like it. There's something interesting. Yeah, we can probably end on this freaking out. Magic fairy circle. Hold up. Are the seasons changing? Yeah, they are. Aww, the cute little fly things are dying. Interesting what it does to the music. Somebody just mentioned something about the stones. Huh. There's a couple different takes that I think we can draw on this so far. One of them is probably mine, where it looks like we're progressing through the seasons and things are being born, living, and dying as we go. Another one that I've seen in the chat is that we changed realms, worlds, and the little fairy creatures can't survive in our world. Both of which I think are probably equally valid. Aw, it's also really kind of sad. Poor little things. This is just kind of getting depressing. I honestly don't know how much more of this I want to play on stream because I have a feeling I know where it is going in the general direction, and I would feel bad about spoiling that for anybody. So I think I will probably call it right here and switch over to some Minecraft. But this is Proteus, Proteus, not very hard to find on the web. I like it. So, that being said, that's a very interesting way to close out a game. I like that. Oh, hi. Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about that. I feel like I just have some Blues Brothers on or something right now. Okay, it's too dark for me to be doing this. I'll leave the hat on, though. What I'm doing is waiting on something to boot up in the background, because for some reason it's god-awful slow. There we go. Alright. And I swear, Twitch, could you, or XSplit, could you be more annoying? Just a second, guys. Boy, it's windy outside. Stupid flash flood warnings. Oh, that window is entirely too small. Watch as I jack X split all up. Oh, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, actually. New World. Hatopia. Hardcore. Random seed. This is going to get me killed. I am actually just waiting for the explosion in the chat. Snow biomes. Really? With the snow biomes? Okay. This is going to get on my nerves. Fast, minimum. God, I hate the drain that XSplit apparently puts in my system. I can normally run Minecraft at 200 frames a second if I really want to. Okay, doesn't look like there's much around here. Let's punch a tree. And you know what? This is itching my head. Nope, I don't want to go swimming. Good lord, the weather's getting bad. The only reason I say that is because I can hear the wind roaring outside, so I might have to cut this off in a little while if it gets much worse. There's a hurricane or some such nonsense coming up the coast. Dude, I have got some long arms. Check that out. Okay. Let's get some wood. And a crafting table. And some sticks. Wait. That'll work. Don't need that many sticks. That should be plenty. And a pick. And an axe. And a sword. And given where we are, I guess a shovel would be appropriate. Give me back my crafting table. Holler if you see any caves. Ooh, mushrooms. Don't noob me in the chat. I have doubts that I'll live long enough to construct stone tools, so I'm going to run around with a full set while I can. Hello, chicken. See, this is starting off much better than the last time I played. sis, if you keep it up, I'm going to buy you a copy of the game, and then the next time I do a stream, I'm going to make you join the multiplayer server with me. You think you're safe, do you, cows? Haha! I can navigate around holes in the ground. Get back here. Stupid cows in there running. Haven't the designers of this game ever seen real cows? Real cows don't run unless forced to. Of course, then again, I guess being stabbed by a sword counts as forced to, but whatever. Oh, this looks cool. That was weird. Oh. Look at this. You know what? I made that crack about not living very long. I guess all I need to do is be pessimistic and the game will provide. I need coal. What do you want to bet I'd die trying to get to that coal? Do I need dirt? Nope. Get in there. Oh, this is... Oops. This is not going to end well. And there's coal over there. How the hell did that chicken get out there? I'm going to leave him alone just because he managed to get there. Gimme. 1 block. 1 block of coal. There's never just 1 block of coal. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. At least I get the satisfaction of knowing that people that actually play Minecraft well are ripping their hair out while I play Minecraft. Should I make the obvious king of the world joke or not? Probably not. Let's have some raw chicken. I actually really kind of want to take a look at the other game, so... I regret nothing! I don't know if this game will actually work. I don't know what we're getting into with this. And I probably should check with somebody else. Dude, hold on a second. There we go. Do you feel sufficiently trolled now that I've jumped off that cliff. Oh god. What is this? I'm gonna kill her for this. Hold on, I'm looking for the audio options. Yeah. I'm gonna kill her for this. I feel dirty already. This has nothing to do with her. It has everything to do with Nico Kitwolf convincing me to get this. Alright. Show interface. You know what? I'm not doing a tutorial. Yes, yes, fine. Easy. We were walking together, hand in hand, watching as the sun descended beneath the horizon. The evening was wearing on, and the warm colors of twilight were starting to fade from the sky. I don't know how long I can do this with a straight face. I don't know what to do. You're doing enough. Don't worry about things so much. But he still doesn't approve of me. Do you think he doesn't like my job? Maybe he thinks it doesn't earn enough money. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. Or that I should be doing something better. I would like to do more, but it's the best part-time job I could find. I'm going to stop with the voices. I feel like I'm reading a trashy romance novel. It's not like a job at an ice cream parlor is anything special. Really? Woman, have you ever heard of Ben & Jerry's? I'm attending my first year of college for creative writing. Well, get used to working in that ice cream parlor then, honey. It's a natural fit since I've always loved to write poetry and prose. Yeah, and I bet you suck at it, too. Some girls in my class have really good summer jobs. Yeah, like that one at the corner of Main Street and 3rd. Okay, does this end ever? This is getting too weird for me. I'm gonna have to play something violent after this, just to... Let's go home. Can we stop for ice cream? I can get an employee discount on everything. Oh, my smile grew brighter as pleasant thoughts passed through my mind. Wow. Double entendre much? Wrapping my arms around his middle. Let's see how far this picture pans out. That's what I thought. Oh, God. Please let somebody die. Oh, wait. If somebody dies, it's probably going to be him, and she's going to turn into an insufferable little... I know where this is coming, or where this is going already. I was thinking of what to make us for breakfast in the morning. Wow, you little skank. And when the green circle let off its artificial glow, who wrote this? I remembered before the hellacious. Oh, okay, active vocabulary much. And the music went all sad. I really need to play something violent. This is everything this girl wears, is it all, you know, like low cut? I mean, I've been in the hospital recently. They don't make gowns like that. Miss, please lay back down. You weren't seriously injured in the crash, but we would like you to rest before we decide if you're ready to be released. I will be looking after you until the time comes. Your injuries are minimal, only minor bruising. You're in a car accident. No, you're in a motorcycle accident. Generic, bad, foreboding piano music. What? Doctor? Really? My name is Eddie Rayner, but you can call me really... Are you related to Jim Rayner by any chance? Can you call your uncle and, you know, have a battleship sent down here so I can fire the Emoto cannon at whoever made this game? Is it still Saturday? Technically Sunday is 3 in the morning. Blah, blah. I'm not doing anything until I find out what happened to Aaron. I'm not actually going to say it out loud, but take a look at that exclamation point. Is there anything wrong with it? Why did we have to... What? Current condition, but I assure you he's fine. Oh, he's in a coma. He's... Oh, no, it's even worse. He's not going to remember us. This is... This game has exactly one more cliche before I shut it off. I felt my heart wrench as I followed them. Blah, blah. The past few years. Oh my god. My chat is enjoying my pain. I know they are enjoying my pain. Mike, you guys are going to have to pay me to play through Hatful Boyfriend. This is my studio. Wow. Oh my god. Girl's boyfriend is in the hospital, having lost a whole bunch of memories in a horrible, horrible motorcycle accident. And this dude's got us in his studio hitting on us. You mean he doesn't remember me? Anyone by the name of Amy. Well, I guess Amy is a lot easier to say than Amarantha. Wasn't that a spell in, like, Secret of Mana or something? A glass window. They have him in a cage. Always remember me. Yeah, I'm gonna remember this game until I die. Regretfully. How could you forget all about me? And all of a sudden we can now move between locations using the map. But right now, we can only go to our home. Oh look, it's like SimCity except drawn by a kindergartner. Let's see what's in this town. So there's a trendy disco pub where you can dance, eat, and drink. There's the hospital. There's the gym. It's expensive but has lots of training equipment including a pool and probably some bimbo behind the counter that wants to sell us sports drinks. Just a second. Pub. During summer, there's the ice cream parlor. And there's our home. We live with Aunt Gwenda and your cat, Nina. Okay, this game is violating one of my fundamental rules of life. All cats must be named Lyndon. It's the same gown she had in the hospital. It's just white now. Aaron always loved cats. He loved big cats and little cats, but you were always his favorite kitty. Lord. But Aaron has probably forgotten about... God, melodramatic much? I had lost my parents in a car accident, and now it looks like I'm going to lose the man I loved one as well. That's it. That's it. Oh. Hello, Mother Superior. Have you come to comfort me about my boyfriend? Isn't this how some bad porn movies start? Since my parents passed away while I was still young. Wait a minute, how old are you? You can now make your first choice. Several icons will pop up showing all the possible actions in this. You know what? If I'm going to have to play this, I'm going to make this girl as miserable as I possibly can. Aunt Gwenda goes to bed very early, so you won't find her hanging around at late hours. Conversely, you can go out and do horrible, horrible things. It's now noon, so a good thing to do could be to eat something. Talk with Gwenda. Failure. Wait a minute. Read old book. How can we... I have to find out how we can fail at reading a book. What? What? Let's watch TV. It rots the brain. You can eat a piece of cake tomorrow morning before you go to work. Right. I went to bedroom with Nina in my arms and sat down at the desk. I picked up a notebook. That's right. She does. Not as warm as the hands that... What? Oh my god. What is that outfit? What is that outfit? Let's go work at the ice cream parlor. I hadn't wanted to dwell at home. Well, too bad, because dwelling is what you do at a home. That's why it's also called a dwelling. It was still early morning. Of course, there were only a few customers about. People don't come to get ice cream early in the morning. Lawrence. So that's a dude. Those bruises look really painful. Let me massage them for you. You're a strong woman. I like strong women. Now, on the one hand, we could tell him everything and become miserable as our business is gossiped about town. On the other hand, we could keep everything to ourselves, bottling it up and eventually collapsing as the rage and pain and emotional hurt devours us from the inside. I really am of two minds about this. Let's do the opposite of what I would do. I felt a little bad for worrying him, but the tenderness in his eyes made me feel slightly better. God, she's a whore. They think the other driver was drunk. That's terrible. How's Aaron? I haven't heard anything about him recently. Aaron suffered a head injury. He has amnesia. She looks like a Raggedy Ann doll in that outfit. But he doesn't remember me anymore. Haha, we've used the name of the game. Oh my god. Lawrence's eyes wide and went, damn. Amy, it's not so bad though. Thanks for worrying about me, Lawrence. No. I'll talk to you more later. That exclamation point really bothers me. Wait. Hold on. It just gets worse and worse. She gets paid only with tips, usually around $5 each turn. People tip $5 at the ice cream parlor? Wow. Drinking, eating, yeah, okay. Part of the fun of playing the game? Really? That exclamation point. I was very kind to people. I don't even have to do anything? Hey. What? I'm not doing overtime. Oh, we can come hit on Lawrence. Alright. Awesome. Yeah. Overtime is stressing, though. Can I kill this chick if I work her into the ground? Looked around my inbox. I found nothing new from Eddie or anyone else from the hospital crew. Nothing good. Too bad. I decided to do some research in amnesia. Amnesia is a condition in which memory is disturbed by loss. Oh, yeah. I kept reading, but only got confused from the more complicated medical terms. That's because you are stupid. You have one new message. Are you really going to take... Wait. From secretadmirer@net.rr.edu. Really? I didn't know that Time Warner Cable had a college. Because this is clearly net.roadrunner.edu. To Amy21@mybookreviews.com. Wait a minute. If you run a website, why are you working in an ice cream parlor? Maybe I shouldn't open it. It could be a virus or spam. Honey, I think you're used to viruses. Why are you talking to the cat? It can't talk back. Plain black text. Hey there, Amy. I hear you're quite the poet. I'd love to read more of your work, but you don't really share it with anyone, do you? I'm a big fan and your secret admirer, as the saying goes. Keep writing, girl. This is either Gwenda, or the creepy man-boy doctor, or Aaron, who's faking having amnesia. I want to encourage the stalker, so ignore the message. When the computer shut down. Nina, still sitting on my desk. Of course he gave you a puzzled look. He's a cat. He doesn't understand computers. I must go to sleep now. Tomorrow I have to work.
Pretend you didn't see that.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think the only thing that can make me like is if it was voiced by, I don't know, Seiji or Total Biscuit or Ridge Dog or possibly even that guy that used to do the Monster Truck commercials. You know, it could be like, this Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! The hospital. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do this, but honestly, I feel like I would have just wasted a bunch of time if I didn't. So, quit. Yes, I'm sure. God. Alright. KSP, Terraria, SimCity, or... I just need to find something to do for 9 more minutes. No, I'm actually not going to play that live on stream. I'm not going to learn it live on stream, at least. Build us a city. Alright. Alright, Origin. Get your act together. Please wait while Origin updates. If Origin operates at its usual stellar efficiency, I don't think we're playing SimCity right now. And if I play a Steam game, I'm going to kill my download. Oh, wait. Origin looks like it's not sucking. Or it is. Fine. We'll just do this. Oh, great. I had it set to full screen. Give me a second. You're going to be staring at my ugly mug even though I can't see myself. Oh, it wants me to log in. Okay. I just realized you guys have my email address now if I didn't fix that correctly. Oh, God. Password incorrect. You are too stupid to log into Origin. Your privacy settings allow users to view nothing. God, I hate you so much, Origin. By the time this is done updating, I might be able to play Company of Heroes 2 beta, I swear. While we do that, let's... There we go. What idiot designed this? Yeah. SimCity. Yeah. I want to play. Let me play it. I want to play it. It's taunting me. It is literally taunting me. Connecting to update server. Connecting the servers. Game is ready to play. Well, thank God for that. I don't want to open Origin in game, you turd. The face cam went away, didn't it? Yep. That's one thing I've gotten good at adding back to a game real fast. There. Alright, back to the metropolis of Bum Toucheropolis. I can't believe it censored the word butt. Really? Really? Can't we have a little childish bathroom humor? Yeah, herding llamas. I miss the old days when I go reticulating splines. Updating desirability. No. That little skank from Remember Me is not allowed to live in this town. Petting goats. That's what the kids are calling it these days. Snapping units. Tuning llama frequency. Come on. Why are we taking this long to load? Lightning heavy layers. How many BS phrases did they come up with for this? estimating wet sand. What? Eep. Okay, what do you noobs want? We need a police station. Because every town needs a police station. Well, no, actually we don't, because there's no crime yet. Let's put in a low-density street. We need a little commercial. And on the other side of the street, we'll put some residential. Check that out. Yeah. Industrial demand. So they want more industrial. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll put a medium density street in. And whoa, nighttime, trippy. We'll go ahead and we will pollute the land and the ocean. Petition to build gambling house approved. Really? And that is where again? Great Works, City, gambling house, disasters, parks, mass transit, education. I should probably put a school in. Commercial demand is up. Wow, I gotta do something about that. Mouse scroll is a little quick. And they want low density dirt road. I can build slums? That's freaking awesome. Okay. Move in, you little jerks. And let's put a school in. I really just want to unlock disasters so I can, Parents pleased with Mayor Dimebot to play with her. University could attract students from the whole region. Yeah, well, I'm going to put a library in. Because I like to spend money. No, I don't want to learn more about the budget panel. I'm just going to spend all my money until I don't have any and then tax people until they cough it all up. Just like a real government. Petition to build school bus stop approved. Who's approving these petitions? I don't care if they're spaced far apart. The little brats can walk. I hope the wind power plant is assigned to mayor and plans on going green. I can finally take a shower now that we've got water. As for the power plant, oh no, buddy, we're going nuclear as soon as I get a chance. Oh no, we've got an injury here, and I don't have a hospital. Your Sims are injured. Build a hospital. Not enough simoleons. Not enough simoleons. Deaths per day. I want more simoleons. No, I don't want to learn. I just want to click things. That's how you win, right? Uh-oh, somebody died. My little burg is not doing too well. Also, those roads are not connected. Yes, quit your whining. I see that you don't have a access road. Alright, I spent all the rest of the money the city had on your stupid road. Are you happy now? What do you people want from me? Oh look, school buses. Or moving trucks. Wow. What? Schools don't have enough teachers. Zone residential. Dude, we don't have enough money for this. I mean, what do you think? This city is just made out of cash? I mean, look at that. I gotta find a way to raise taxes. Where are the taxes? Where's the tax button? Commercial map, wind map. These are all maps. All data maps. I don't want data maps. I don't want to specialize. Or wait, what's a specialization anyways? Mining, drilling, gambling, culture. Let's go with culture. Not approved. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Great works. I just want to raise taxes. Budget panel. Yep. There you go. Bye bye. Now, time for cheetah speed. Give me money. That's there. That road gets closer together, doesn't it? Also, those of you that are in the chat, I can't see you right now. Sorry. Nobody makes me snazzy plugins that I can use. There. What do you want? Zone more residential to attract more shoppers. Dude, we've got plenty of residential. It's not my fault this town is a hellhole. What this town really needs is some more Antonio Banderas. Took you too long to get sewage in order. Really? Water. Where's the sewage map? Spewing. Okay. How do we do sewage again? That's a water tower. Poor sewage system. We'll just put it next to the wind turbine. They should blow the smell out. Oh god. What are these people so mad about? People are dying all around us. Oh, this city is going to hell in a handbasket. How much is a hospital? 20 grand? That ain't happening for a while. Who's pissed off over here? We're gonna have a riot on our hands soon. Just watch. Just you watch. Bum Toucheropolis is gonna be the site of the Bum Toucher Rebellion. I knew there's a reason I named this city this. 17 grand. We almost got enough for a hospital. If there's anybody left alive by the time we get the money for it. Look at all that beautiful pollution spewing into the air. I'm a horrible mayor. Come on, baby, give me some more money. There we go. Hospital. Closed. Now hiring. Health coverage for neighbors available. Good. Maybe they'll stop complaining about dying now. What? Why do you always want something? Extrudo donut manufacturer. Closed. Needs workers. Fine, we'll put in a medium density street. What? What? That doesn't... Oh, it is. Right. How do I build vast tracts of cheap housing? What? Zone residential to get more workers. I am. Whatever happened to high and low and medium density? Let's see if we can make a nice curved road. Nope. Thought you could make curved roads in this game. Oh, we're out of money. That would do it. I just want some disasters, man. Can I get to them yet? Disasters are not improved. Earn the what goes up. I have to... You jerks. High industrial demand. You have a high need for... What? New factories will do well if you zone more industrial. I don't know where we're going to zone it at. Fine, have a factory in your backyard. I hope you enjoy that. And right there. And right there. Welcome to beautiful Bum Toucheropolis. The first thing you see when you drive in is factories. Trees? Pfft, we don't need trees. We don't like trees in Bum Toucheropolis. There. Factories. Now what do you want? Not enough shoppers. This is what I remember not liking about SimCity sometimes. Everybody's so bloody demanding. There. Have some shopping. Open a Starbucks or something. Leave me alone. Our city is so well cultured. Moving on up. Taught 150 students yesterday. Can we build something besides a grade school yet? High school. Town hall in the region. Town hall upgraded to city hall. Yeah, gotta have 5,000 residents? Good luck. What else can we build? I don't need a power plant. No. Government. Police. Nope. Mass transit. Buses. Sure. Oh, wait. We don't have enough money to build one, do we? Not enough simoleons. I don't know if I want to get into that anyways. What's in the region? Oh. That's the Great Works site. Bum Toucheropolis. Let's go back to the city. Okay. Worker shortage. I guess that's a good shortage to have, but geez. They're not moving in here. Why are they not moving in over here? What is wrong with this? Do you guys want crossroads? Is that the problem? Lazy little jerks. Yep, that's the exact problem. Look at all those moving trucks. Where's my population at? Population 1,207. Edits. Open. Close. Not enough shoppers. Zone more residential. Look, I've got a ton of residential, and they won't move into it even after I gave them roads. I want to get onto this island. I want to go on the island. I want to go fishing. This looks like Dutch Harbor. I want to do some deadliest catch stuff, man. Some crab boats going. Dudes fist fighting while they smoke big cigars and haul crab out of pots and call each other names like Sig and Bubba and Johnny One Eye. What? Not enough shoppers. You're really on about this, aren't you, dude? I mean, that's not going to really help that much. Oh, we have enough to build a police station. No, yeah, we do, but it's going to drain our entire... Oops. What? Why is it... Jerks. Alright, we learned our lesson. We're going to put more roads in. Whoa. Now, let's zone the residential. I bet you jerks would like a park too, wouldn't you? Sports. Let's put in a sports park so they can go watch the football game and talk about the home touchdown goal. Look at all those happy Sims. Happy like a hole in my head. Small field. Sure, why not? I have demolished your house for the good of the city. Deal with it. Medium field with parking. Large field with parking. They weren't very creative with these. Water park playground. Okay, we are building that right here. Yeah, this is the classy side of town. They got a water park. Shit, we're out of money and now I need a fire station. And they cost 20 grand. Not enough simoleons. Yeah, well, let's get some simoleons. Buildings burned down per day. I begin to grow weary of this game. No, I've not frozen. I'm just sitting here. Why is that flashing? What? What do you want? Fire coverage for neighbors available. No! I want volunteer crap. No! Crimes committed per day. Alright. Options. Quit. Yes, I have other things to do tonight. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the SimCity, because I don't think I did that much. I missed the old SimCity. And with that, I'm out of here. Have a good night, everybody. Dan Button, out.